Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to Dumbfuck and Son's Garage, Dingleberry and Son's Garage. Dad's got something to say.
You say, here's your Facebook post. You're gonna put the Facebook post up, right?
Let's show your fingers.
I'm calling you out. There's gonna be a Facebook post. This is your words, Barry. So you didn't steal, weren't convicted of stealing from, you did not convicted, pled guilty to stealing from an elderly disabled person. Then what's this all about? If I'm making it up and pull it out of my ass, what's this about? If it was dismissed like you claim, show the paperwork. You'll have paperwork showing that it was dismissed. You'll have a disposition of the case of what happened, how it's played out. I mean, you pay, especially you paid $5,000. Either way, you have a disposition.
And he knows damn good and well about this.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, I've done time. I mean, I spent from 18 to a month before my 21st birthday locked up. I mean, don't come back. They didn't give me none. They didn't do this with that pedophile bullshit. I pled guilty because they wasn't going to let me out of jail. Dude, people like that, they get on my nerves. But anyway, just prove it, man. I mean,
right here. There's your words.
Yeah, I mean, you said you gave your lawyer $5,000. You paid $5,000 for your Mustang. I mean, $5,000 is a magical fucking number.
No, and you don't have $5,000.
I mean,
so who'd you steal from? Is what I want to know.
Right.
Was it your mom or your dad? Or was it your kid?
And I got another thing to say too. You kept talking about how they stole your inheritance from you. Did your brother and your mom and dad buy your brother and sister a fucking house? Give them $70,000? Just here you go. I mean, if they did, then I stand corrected. You was entitled to something when they died. But if not, you got your inheritance when they was alive. I mean, the way I see it, if they didn't buy your brother and sister a house and say, here you go, cars, here you go. I mean, who the hell could be mad at them for saying, "Hey, man, you got your inheritance while they was alive. Now that they're dead, this is mine."
If you were my brother or sister and I didn't like you, I'd cut you off. Don't think I fucking would.
Now, if
this is the real world.
If they bought them a house, you know, gave them $70,000. Here's $70,000 worth of property or $30,000, whatever the fuck you paid for it. That's still a big chunk of money. I mean,
so you say we don't know shit and we didn't run a background check, but here's out of your own mouth where you did have to deal with all this stuff. Remember, because we don't know you. We don't know nothing about you. We were just making up shit. Well, what's this about, Barry? Dingleberry?
I mean, your first felony conviction goes way back to like the early 2000s. I mean, period. And I can't remember. It was for assault, I'm pretty sure.
Probably assault on a woman. I mean, look at it.
I don't care enough to fucking fuck with it anymore. But it is the truth.
Anybody, and I can't point this out, anybody that yells at their kid for waving at a chick, like, that sends off red flags immediately. Dude, you would scare her off. You'd probably walk behind her and she'd start fucking running.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird as fuck that day, man. I mean, dude waves at a girl running down the road and you're all on his ass not to wave at her. Which one of you fuckers are the sexual deviant that's got charges or been accused of rape? I mean,
because that's the only way you would act like that.
Yeah, I mean,
something called being friendly. Girl gonna want to walk up and talk to you. You send off major red flag. Look at you with your fucking Jeffrey Dahmer Coke bottle glasses. Like I called you Herbert the pervert earlier, but you ain't. You look like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, except Jeffrey Dahmer was as dingy as you are, so you're probably fucking twins.
Don't wave at that girl. What are you doing? You get her up here. She wouldn't come up in that fucking yard. Oh my god. You give off them vibes, homie. I mean.
Oh, big. The type of dude that no means yes.
I'm not saying.
You saying what? No.
Yeah, right. I mean, you can't laugh at yourself. I mean, most of this shit's just clowning shit, man. If you can't laugh at yourself or come back with some funny shit, you're way too serious of a dude, and you guaranteed are. If you take yourself that seriously, what would happen if a chick was a laugh?
Hey.
If you pick on the weak, I mean, somebody weaker than you.
Hey.
I mean, can you imagine?
You better get on the fucking ground floor. He's gonna be as big as Gas Monkey. He's gonna be the next Richard Rawlings. Fuck me, when he said that shit, dude, I just died laughing.
I mean, there was a rumor, man. Dennis Collins is going to fly out there and pay like $20,000 for his one of 150,000 made in that year, Mach 1. You know what I mean?
The one that's probably fucking rusted and bent for. I mean, you can't even shut the door. He's got tape on the door sealing it.
It is what it is, man. I mean,
fucking Jesus You can't make this shit up. Like, everything.
You can't hate somebody for being poor. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with him being poor. I mean,
he's dingy.
I can't imagine making you buying me cigarettes and making me pay my bills. I can't. I mean, not making. I mean, I'm sure he's not making the kid do it. I'm not saying that. He's probably just a good kid.
Dude, you hate taking money from me.
Yeah, I mean, you or your sister, dude. I don't.
Jesus. Like, who's...
That makes me feel like shit, dude.
Who's truly the adult here? I want to know. And you still haven't answered my question. What fucking weight program are you on a jacket that fit you when you were 12 fits you now?
That's another one. That's a good one, you know. I mean, maybe he's just saying watch, I'm going to give him an out right here. I'm going to give him an out. You ready? What I was saying is, we all got jackets, but this jacket was my old man's. This was left over when he passed away.
Hey, that's probably what the fuck he stole.
In that Facebook post, it says something about a brass lamp and something, I don't know.
Fuck yeah, you know brass lamp to that junkin' motherfucker is like fucking $100.
If that's even what it is, I mean, who's to say? I mean, that might not be, that just might be another one. I mean,
talking on PlayStation Live, you ain't the one to fuck with. I warned you. I was nice to you. I decided to send you a tripod once, a throttle cable, because I wanted you to have a nice fucking quality part for once under your hood, not some fucking...
It wasn't a throttle cable, it was that red throttle cable
Speedmaster throttle cable bracket. So you wouldn't have to butcher one together like you did. Look at the fucking... You see the welds on that?
You just deleted the comment and act like you didn't say nothing. You know
can you see the fucking weld job on that fucking thing? Like, it looks like Ray Charles did it with his fucking feet. But he's been doing it. He's a master mechanic of 30 years that couldn't make a pointless ignition system work. Jesus. He couldn't make a fucking 61-year-old man couldn't make a points ignition system work.
He's a clown, man.
You can't make this shit up. And back to that, I did warn you. And I know you see this channel. I'm going to continue to make parodies and roast you. Because I guarantee...
I mean, it was fine when he was Mr. Obvious and calling these people out.
Which he stole from somebody.
I mean, you was putting their YouTube channels out there telling your followers to go tell them what they think about it.
What followers?
I mean, well, I mean, it was all fine. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Anybody that would support you, dude, I just don't know. Because
look at
if it's good for you, it's good for us, it's good for anybody else, Mako, anybody else to do it. If you can do it, so can everybody else. I can imagine your phone call with fucking YouTube. Yeah, they're picking up. Well, no, I didn't do Mr. Obvious. Well, that's different. I was doing that. That's different. That's totally different than what they're doing. I mean, can you imagine?
Talking about his best argument to the distributor thing was, race cars have it. Why can't I? Oh.
Talking about suing for defamation of character. Fuck, if it's a fact and it's public record, man, you better. Google's your friend again. I'm trying to help you.
I'm waiting for that fuck. You got that detective. Remember that big time Ohio detective that was investigating Mako and probably investigating us? I'm waiting for the phone call.
Or that one kid. I mean, what one kid we're talking about all the time? Want to be is it the same people? I mean, I can't keep up with his shit. But,
probably so.
I mean, I got real life shit to worry about.
Fuck me, dude.
I mean,
he's fucking.
Turn it over to detective. They stole my identity. What fucking detective's gonna take that case? You got nothing better to do than to watch his fucking YouTube videos and try to figure out who's fucking with who and sort this shit out.
He's a brat.
In fact, if you have a detective on the case, please, my name's Jack Warner. Please send him my way. I'll be happy to talk to him, homie. I mean,
oh, fuck me. He is such a bragger. Like, he brags about everything, but he's not going to name drop a detective's name. He's fucking full of shit. He'll name drop every YouTuber that he thinks is going to give him a fucking shout out that wouldn't. I mean, talking about. You ain't Austin ain't gonna be monetized. Motherfucker, I don't do this for the fucking money. So you do it for the money? I mean, because the fame ain't coming your way, and I don't think the money is either. I mean, look at my short that I just did recently on the main channel. 950 views versus your newest short, which is like 5 views. I
mean, all this could be avoided. How are you gonna come out one day and say you're sorry? Then the next day come out, fuck you, I said I was sorry, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you wasn't sorry. That's not how sorry people act. When you're an adult's sorry about something,
hey,
they say they're sorry, then they move on and they don't talk about it anymore. They forget about it.
Hang on.
No?
Apparently Google, it must be like an area thing. It must have your area code in your phone, and when you type in that same word, it must give you different fucking results.
Wow.
And then you are so stupid. We'll get back on it, but you talked about mixed race kids.
I mean, that's personal to me, man. I mean, and him, I mean, I can't imagine, dude.
Like you,
my niece would have been here with her kids or something, and you that would have been on the TV.
You fucking piece of trash, you low-level scum on the bottom of my fucking shoe.
Let's talk about that for 3 seconds here, man. Wouldn't that make that man a hell of a man? Let's say he was with a woman, like you said. He was with a woman. She has a mixed race kid. He knows it ain't his, but he goes ahead and raises that kid and hangs out with it.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that make him a hero?
He was trying to like break him down or something. I don't know what the fuck the loser thought, but
I mean,
he's a 61-year-old man, baby. I've never seen a grown-ass man, and I've never seen this in my short 25 years of life. I have never seen a grown-ass man, one especially your age, that is all tough, that does this Mr. Obvious shit, but the minute somebody does it back, you play the victim.
Right, I mean...
Like, you're not a man at all.
Stopping people. I wish they was in my driveway. I'd beat the fucking...
Look at the Duke video. He starts yelling at Duke and backing up, talking about, I'm going to sue you. Can you imagine the lawyer called Duke? Hey,
I'm almost willing to bet that deputy sheriff showed up there that day. I mean, because I can't see Duke taking his shit for very long, or whoever it was. I don't know if it's Duke or who.
It's a contractor with Duke.
I think Duke does do Ohio.
It says on their door.
It's Ohio, Illinois, and maybe Wisconsin. Don't quote me on
I
that.
want to point something else out. I want to point something. He's 61 years old, and he don't know that Duke Energy, everywhere there's a fucking pole, they have the right of way. They don't have to give you notice.
And think about this. It's for his protection, because if one of them trees takes out one of them power lines and a backsurge comes in his house, that house of kindling and paper would go up fucking roof. It would be worse than a house trailer. I mean, once something starts firing that motherfucker, it's done.
He did say something though on one of his videos that I want to point out that fits him. Playing with cars. Not building cars. Playing. These are your giant Hot Wheels. You're not a garage. You don't build things. You don't fix things. I mean, hell, on that Mach 1, go back and look at your video. You had you changed it, but your glass fuel filter, you had it on the wrong fucking way, you dumb fuck. And I ain't even mad. I just clown on you. Like, this is fun for me. I warned you. This is fun now for me. I enjoy this. Because, you know what makes it enjoyable? Because I know you're seeing this on your house and your lazy boy, and I know that it's eating you alive. You can hear it in your voice that you are sad. But the honest truth is, if you would have just kept my fucking name out of your mouth, none of this would be happening. You'd still have Mako to worry about, but you want to have 3, because there's 3 YouTubers. Look your name up.
There's gonna be more.
There's 3 fucking YouTubers that have me, Mako, and one other. Look up your name.
There's gonna be others, because that's what I mean. People
called Lipstick Garage, and it's got a picture of you with some lipstick, looking all pretty and scrumptious.
I don't know about all that science of the limb shit. I'd fuck me.
He probably does stand it. He's probably got his pucked up limbs with pus spewing out, going, yeah, baby. I'm gonna get on.
I think of more of Bubbles, dude, from Telephone Boys. Dude. Every time I see him, dude, I think of Bubbles, dude. I love my fucking kitties. You know what I mean?
And then another thing, we're gonna get off here in a minute, but I want to point out something else. So your dog, I don't want to talk ill about you, but wasn't that kind of disrespectful to your dog that you showed him dead, lifeless, laying there, and then talking about people beat him with bats, but there was no evidence of a bat, and then how many times they shoot him, Barry, for him to get lead poisoning from a BB gun?
Didn't you know, man, it's from people stealing it. It's not because you don't put no gas in the cars or it evaporates because they sit there for 10 fucking years with a half gallon in them. But, I mean, motherfucker would be up there ciphering gas, dude. They'd be like, he'd come out of the house, they'd be like, damn, dude, you got 85 cars, I done hit 84 of them and they got a gallon out of none of them.
That's a parody that's coming here soon.
You know what I mean? Nobody walk up in there and steal nothing, man. I mean,
he was.
You have to be desperate.
Do you remember the video, dude, where he was out tweaking one night, like he was geeking?
You have to be like somebody like twacked out of their mind to go up in there, because a normal thief or a normal person would think, once I'm in there, I'm trapped. I ain't gonna be able to run nowhere. I'm gonna fall over.
Why would you care? He's a big ass baby. I guarantee you lunge towards him. He's
breaking my leg, man. I mean,
you lunge toward him. He's gonna fall on his ass and start heavy breathing. But that's not my point. Think about it this way, dude. Think about this. He is 61 years old, right? Up all night playing PlayStation with my 13-year-old cousin. You play with him, and you blocked my other cousin, which I don't know why. I haven't got to scoop. I haven't talked to him yet to get the scoop on that. But said it only took him a couple seconds for you to get blocked. Probably because you're a piss poor ass game player, and you just like supposedly you don't play
probably
fair.
A sore loser. I mean, I guarantee he's a sore loser. I mean,
Look at
he
him.
can't take no criticism, so he's guaranteed a sore loser.
But that ain't my point. He was up one night geeking, dude. His neighbor was coming home for fucking work, and he's out there in the yard with a baseball bat. That motherfucker lunged at me with a baseball bat. He couldn't
live here, man, because we're like 2 miles from an airport, and you couldn't live here. He'd be like, oh, they're coming after my house. They're coming after my house. They're flying my dogs.
I'm gonna grab a BB gun. I can shoot that plane down.
Fucking lifeline would never make it to Indy.
He's so full of shit. A BB gun wouldn't have touched that plane, buddy. And anybody that knows anything about anything would tell you that. And you out there Barry, I'm telling you what it is. You probably got on some sites online that you weren't supposed to get on. That's the feds, man. They're watching you. You are done. That was the feds. You probably typed into a site you shouldn't have been on with your Herbert the pervert looking ass and go on there. Yeah, that's probably the feds.
They was probably going to raid him, but man, once they flew over and see all that shit, it was like, there's no safe way to get in and out of there, guys. We'll have to paratroop in.
They seen us fucking dogs and was like, ah, fuck, this motherfucker's got warriors here.
It ain't malnourished. It's just mad as hell. The poor husky last summer, dude. Did you see that? I mean,
you don't even know how to brush
them dogs, dude. I mean, that poor dog's out there. There's big clumps of hair falling out of it. I mean, it's July, 120 degrees outside.
Look at that.
And this poor husky's like.
Well, look at that cat video that Mako shared. The one cat had his eye matted shut, probably from fucking inbreeding.
Well, that's the problem. He has the cats, and then he says, I won't give them away. If he was a good, responsible pet owner, you would rehome the kittens so that they didn't keep fucking each other and getting fucked up more and more and more and more and more. That's what makes it bad. You know what I mean? You can say, how are you going to deny what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not even being an asshole. It's just, it's a fact. I mean, don't act like because animals, they don't give a fuck. Once they reach that age, once the animal's in heat, it's in heat. It's going to nail whatever it can nail.
Hey.
If it don't know your fucking leg, it'll fucking...
He don't get pussy enough. That's his only way to keep pussy around.
He's milking the cat, you know what I mean? Milking the cat. You could milk a kid.
Fucking, you know who reminds you of serious? No, with all fucking cats. Dusty from fucking Paradise PD, laying in there, probably pours milk all over his chest. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Calling Ryan at Kroger's. Hey, you need to bring home a gallon of milk. I use it all. We're out of milk.
Sticking his pecker in some fucking peanut butter. Laying there in lazy boy. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you know how to treat daddy. Daddy loves the kitty. Oh, we're getting off here. 18 minutes. I just had to roast you. There will be a Faraday coming tomorrow. You fucking idiot. And learn how to put on a fuel filter.
God bless you, buddy. I mean, and I have no animosity towards this man. I mean, I want to make that clear. I mean, I don't hold no ill will towards this man. I mean, I feel bad for him, dude. I really do. I mean, you guys are tearing him up, man. I mean, he's fucking, that poor son bitch. I mean, I feel bad for him.
You know who I feel bad for on a serious note? His kid, because you know, dude, he is all in there, all fucking beating on his chest. The kid's probably thinking, just shut the fuck up. Oh shit. Whew. Whew. Whew.
When you say you know everything, then you're Barry Beamer, and you might as well give up on life.
Hey, remember, we're all jealous, okay? We want to be Dreamer and Dingleberry and Son Garage.
I'm jealous, all right. I mean,
it's not like we got a real GS California outside. That's actually a real GS. That's something, not just a Skylark.
There's nothing wrong with people having Skylarks. I mean, it is what it is.
But don't act like it's something fucking special that's worth $200,000. You dumb fucking ass.
Don't forget, big block, small block.
Exactly.
Don't forget, it's got big block in it.
Talking about Pontiacs that day. This got a big block in it. You dumb fuck. Pontiac didn't make a big block and small block. You fucking idiot. You could have avoided all this if you just shut your fucking mouth and not thought you were smarter than somebody. Because you said fuck me the first time and you issued your apology, right? And I quit fucking with you. But now, like I told you in that video, I dedicated the channel to this and this is fun to me. And I don't do it to be monetized like you. I don't need YouTube's money. See you later. Dream on. Dream on. Also, subscribe if you're new here and you don't like Barry, or if you like Barry, you can subscribe. I don't care.
Or not.
Yeah.
Like that one guy says, we don't give a any clicks off. I like
And I want to also put in here. Barry said this. He said this one time when I met him 30 years ago. He said, you subscribe to the Poor Man's Speed Shop Extras or the Poor Man's Speed Shop, where he's going to come kill your husky, your dog, your cat, or your elderly grandma. He don't care. Subscribe.